Good afternoon, Dixon, and welcome back to the Water Operations Divisions. I'm Josh Hudson, one of your water operators. We had such positive feedback after our last site visit at Well 44 that we thought we'd take you on a visit of all of our water operations facilities. So here we are at the Fitzgerald booster pump station, where we have our 1.5 million gallon tank, our office, and our booster pump station. Now, if you remember from our previous video, the 1.5 million gallon storage tank was once fed by Well 44, but it no longer is because Well 44 has been placed on emergency standby. So if you'd like, let's go inside and we'll take a closer look. So here we are in the control room of our booster pump facility. Now, we have the ability to control all of our booster pumps and all of our sites remotely, but these are the physical on-site controls. So we have controls for our emergency generator, we have the breakers for the surge tanks, and then we have the controls for our 3 booster pumps, which are located in the next room. One of the big projects that we've done recently is we updated our VFDs, our variable frequency drives. Unfortunately, when we did that, it pinpointed some issues that we're having with our pumps and motors. And so when we go next door to look at the pumps and motors, you'll see that one of the pumps and motors is missing. We had to send it in for rehabilitation. So here we are in the pump room. Now this is our smallest pumping facility with just the 3 booster pumps. And again, pump 2 is currently out for rehabilitation. So a brief overview, the water is generally brought up from the ground through the well, pumped into the tank, and then from the tank, the booster pumps pump it out into the distribution system to your tap. So we can go ahead and head over to the tank now and get a closer look at that. So here we are at the storage tank at the Fitzgerald booster pump facility. This is the largest storage tank in our distribution system at 1.5 million gallons. Now, having enough storage is important to meet both peak customer demand and to make sure we have enough supply on hand for fire emergency. This tank is currently being filled off of the distribution system and other active sources. Once we took DW44 offline and moved it to emergency standby, we no longer feed the tank from that source. This tank was recoated about 1.5 years ago, and at 1.5 million gallons, you can imagine that was a rather large project. It came in at just shy of $500,000 to resurface the entire interior of that tank. One project that we've recently had to postpone that we're pretty disappointed about was looking into drilling another active source on this property here to feed the tank and take the place of DW44. So depending on how the process works out, hopefully we'll have some insight into that in the near future. Well, that's a pretty brief overview of the Fitzgerald booster pump facility and storage tank. Thanks for stopping by, Dixon, and we'll see you at our next facility.